One of the greatest sports in the world is basketball. I mean, this sport's attracted so many fans to their games. This means that they make a lot of money, as you might have guessed, for every match played. And most of that revenue is spent on the players. But you know that you gotta have to be an amazing player to make more money in basketball. That being said, we're gonna be looking at some of those amazing basketball players who are making big bank from the NBA today. Jimmy Butler, named Jimmy Buckets, is popularly known as the star man of the Miami Heat, and has earned that title thanks to his amazing basketball play. Jimmy is a 6-time NBA All-Star, a 5-time NBA All-Defensive Team honoree, a 4-time All-NBA Team honoree, and an Olympic gold medalist, as he won a gold medal in 2016 at the Summer Olympics. In leading the Miami Heat to the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, Jimmy Butler averaged 21.4 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 5.5 assists on 48% shooting during the 2021-2022 regular season. His many accolades as a basketball player have earned him one of the most lucrative contracts in the NBA. And in August 2021, the Miami Heat offered him a contract extension worth $146.4 million. That would bring his average salary to about $48.8 million a year. Besides that thriving basketball career, Jimmy Butler has several sponsorship deals, having collaborated with brands like Aqua Hydrate, Bonobos, Beats by Dre, Hyper Rice, and 5-4. He also created a band called Big Face Coffee, which was well known for selling quality coffee to his fellow pros in the 2022 NBA bubble. All these sources of income bring that net worth up to about $60 million. Also known as PG-13, Paul George has achieved a great deal, reaching a considerable height during his playing career, which, being one of the 7-time NBA All-Stars, is kind of a crowning achievement. It's real good. After playing college basketball at Fresno State, Paul was selected during the 2010 NBA draft by the Indiana Pacers. He made himself known as a talented rookie, but things went a little awry in 2014 when he suffered from a little old broken leg. However, he made a comeback in 2016, and he's been playing strong since then. On December 10th of 2020, Paul signed a 4-year maximum contract extension worth about $176.3 million. His average salary would end up being about $44.07 million without incentives or endorsement deals. Regularly, Paul George makes about $8 to $10 million from endorsement deals alone, bringing his net worth to $90 million. Damian Lillard is another amazing basketball player who's earned some big old bucks from playing the sport. He started his NBA career when he was drafted in 2012, and he's best known for his playing time with the Portland Trail Blazers. He quickly established himself as a talented player, and he earned the NBA Rookie of the Year award in the same year. As of now, Damian has received 6 NBA All-Star selections, and is one of only 2 Portland Trail Blazers players to have accomplished that feat. He is so good that his fans have given him the nickname of Dame Time. He's even made tens of millions of dollars from salary and endorsements. Damian signed a 2-year contract extension with the Portland Trail Blazers on July 8th of 2022, worth $122 million, which would bring his average annual salary to about $61 million, making him the first person to earn over $60 million per year in salary. He's also made many high-earning endorsement deals and co-founded Move, a company that creates footwear insoles targeted at athletes. He's got a lot of other business ventures, and he earns constant cash annually, bringing his net worth to $100 million. Not everyone starts out like super popular in the NBA. I mean, some of the players gotta work to make themselves known. James Harden was one such player, and he made a name for himself when he moved from the Oklahoma City Thunder basketball team to the Houston Rockets. He was later traded to the Brooklyn Nets in January of 2021, leading the league in scoring 3 times. And he's also an MVP winner and an 8-time NBA All-Star. At the moment, James Harden is considered one of the best basketball players in the NBA and the best shooting guard in the league. He turned down a $47.4 million player option and re-signed with the 76ers on a 2-year contract worth $68.6 million, with a player option for the 23 to 2024 season. He's also leaned towards equity deals over traditional endorsements in recent years and invested in Tequila Gran Diamante recently, also adding his fleet of Crunch Fitness franchises with a location in Katy, Texas. He also released a signature wine collection through a partnership with Accolade Wines and launched an upscale restaurant in Houston called 13 by James Harden. His current net worth is about $165 million. Another amazing basketball star who's made major money is Blake Griffin. This basketball star began his career with the Los Angeles Clippers, after which he moved in 2018 to the Detroit Pistons. Throughout his career, Blake has been a part of the NBA All-Star team 6 times and won the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He is also a former NBA Rookie of the Year and has been referred to as one of the greatest rookies in the NBA. As you've guessed, Blake Griffin earns a little penny. A pretty decent amount of money, I think we'd say, at least from the Los Angeles Clippers. In 2018, he signed an NBA contract extension worth $171 million, and between June 2018 and June 2019, he received $39 million. His current annual salary is about $32 million. That's on average. Blake Griffin is also one of the highest paid athlete endorsers worldwide, courting high-earning sponsorship deals with brands like Subway, Kia, Nike, Vizio, and AT&T. In a normal year, he makes between $6 to $10 million from endorsement deals alone, which brings his total net worth to about $110 million. Often viewed as the single best shooter in NBA history, Steph Curry has become something more of a wonder, a legend within the modern game of basketball. His ability to regularly make long-range three-point shots has been attributed to revolutionizing the game of basketball. In addition to being known as the best shooter in history of the sport, Steph Curry is also seen as one of the best players of all time. It's pretty impressive to say the least. He was drafted in the first round of the 2009 NBA draft with the 7th overall pick by the Golden State Warriors, and this team has gone on to win the NBA championship in 4 years: 2015, 2017, 2018, and 2022. On August 4th of 2021, he signed a 4-year contract with the Golden State Warriors worth $215 million, bringing his annual salary to about $50 million, or more in the coming years. He's also partnered with many other brands such as Under Armour, Nike, and TCL's line of Palm phones. Currently, Steph is also one of the highest paid athletes in the world, earning between $30 to $40 million from endorsements in a normal year. When combined with his NBA annual salary of $50 million, he makes a total of $80 to $90 million per year. That explains why his net worth is about $160 million. Russell Westbrook is often described as one of the most demanding basketball players to have because of his explosive abilities. He can attack whenever, wherever, with his unusual speed and physicality. He's also one of the highest paid athletes in the world, both in terms of salary and endorsements. In 2017, he was named the NBA's most valuable player, and he began an NBA All-Star 8 times, and at a 2-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, amongst so many other awards. After Russell joined the NBA in 2008, he went to make $250 million in salary alone in his first decade as an NBA player. In September 2017, Russell signed the largest contract in NBA history until December of 2020, when Giannis Antetokounmpo signed his 5-year contract worth $228 million. This was a 5-year contract worth about $200 million, and even when he was traded to other teams, his contract was absorbed. His annual salary, on average, is about $60 million, with his total earnings combined with endorsements to reach about $60 million, which brings his total net worth to a whopping $200 million. This is another major earner in the NBA world, and he's even known as one of the highest paid basketball players both on and off the court. His $42 million annual NBA salary makes him part of the top 5 highest paid basketball players in the league. He's also got multiple high-earning endorsement deals, which allow him to make millions of extra buckaroonies on the side. Between June 2019 and June 2020, he made $65 million from his many lucrative endeavors. He also signed a 4-year contract worth $164 million with the Brooklyn Nets in 2019. After spending 3 seasons with the Golden State Warriors, he is an avid tech investor with over 40 early-stage technology investments. He also makes $26 million annually from his endorsement deal with Nike. Combined with his $42 million annual salary, his total yearly income reaches $68 million. He also earns $36 million from other endorsement deals with brands like Gatorade, Degree, and many more. Apart from these, Kevin Durant has also made several venture capital investments and owns small stakes in a lot of companies, including Postmates and the investment app Acorns. All these various sources of income bring his total net worth to about $200 million, small fee. There is no one, whether you like basketball or not, who doesn't know, hasn't heard about LeBron James, doesn't have his poster on the wall. Okay, maybe not the last one. After setting the world of high school basketball on fire, he skipped college. He got drafted in the 2003 NBA draft as the number 1 pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers from 2003 to 2010, and then went to Miami, where he played for the Miami Heat from 2010 to 2014. He led that team to 2 consecutive NBA championships in 2013 and 2012, and then returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers from 2014 to 2018, getting an NBA championship in 2016. In 2018, LeBron joined the Los Angeles Lakers and won the NBA championship in 2020. In November of 2020, he signed a 2-year contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers worth $85 million, which is going to keep him in LA through 2023, which brings his annual salary to about $42.5 million per year. Apart from basketball, he's one of the world's highest earning athletes, earning over $60 to $90 million per year in endorsements. He also has a lifetime contract with Nike worth $1 billion and a veritable business empire with investments in several startups. He is a part owner of Liverpool FC, and his net worth is, can I get a drum roll? No, that's kind of awkward. Well, his net worth is around $600 million. Yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching.